Why, hello there. Long time no see. In case you forgot, my name is G, and on my channel I like to talk about the shady, manipulative, and predatory tactics of MLMs, also known as multi-level marketing businesses. I'm a little nervous and shy about being in front of the camera because it has been a while since I have done this. Sorry about taking so much time between videos, but as many of you know, I'm a teacher and it just turned out to be extra challenging to film videos and edit and keep up with the whole timeline while still working full-time. So I did what I needed to do and focused on teaching and finishing the year really strong. And now I'm on summer break, so that means I'm back on YouTube and back to creating anti-MLM content. So to mark my return, I wanted to begin a new series where basically I'm going to the Better Business Bureau website and reading the complaints of various multi-level marketing businesses. Just so you know, the Better Business Bureau, otherwise known as the BBB, is not in any way affiliated with a governmental agency, and it really can't do much in terms of enforcing laws or enforcing policies or really representing the consumer's best interest at heart, because these businesses purchase their membership to be a part of the Better Business Bureau. So while keeping in mind that the Better Business oh my gosh, while keeping in mind that the Better Business Bureau website is not a neutral party, I still think that it is interesting to go and check out what people have gone and sent into them to expose these shady businesses. You'll have to bear with me if I'm a little bit awkward or nervous. Sorry in advance. The MLM company that we're going to be focusing on today is no stranger to this channel. It is called Beachbody. Beachbody is a health and wellness company that offers products such as vitamins, supplements, shakes, meal replacements, as well as offering videos and workouts and that sort of thing to its consultants as well. Okay, so here we are looking at the business profile of Beachbody on the Better Business Bureau website. That is a lot of B's. Beachbody Better Business Bureau. Wowza. On this main landing page, what you'll see is different sections that have the contact information for the business, customer reviews, which are people leaving comments on how the business is generally or overall, as well as customer complaints, so customers who have specific things that they want to bring to the company's attention. And then it also has a section where it talks about the BBB rating and accreditation. And what's funny here is that it says on the bottom, customer reviews are not used in the calculation of BBB rating, which is really funny because if you look at the customer reviews, Beachbody has an average of 1.78 stars out of 5, which in my book, I would call that an F. Yet if we look at the BBB rating, they have given it an A+. Mega stamp of approval. Yeah, that seems legit. But at least they put that disclaimer there. Customer reviews are not used in the calculations of the BBB rating. So let's go ahead and start with the customer reviews. And I'm not going to be able to read every single one because there are a lot, but I will just read a few so we can get a general sense of what people feel about this company. So I clicked onto the page that has the customer reviews, and something that I find interesting is that a lot of these reviews are fairly recent. For example, if we start scrolling, we'll see some from May of this year, April, March, January. So these are really fairly recent reviews. Now right here on May 6th, it looks like somebody submitted a review that said, "Do not order a MYX bike. You will not receive it. I ordered the bike in February of 2022. It is May 5th, 2022, and I still have not received it. They will gladly take your money and use it for a few months without any care whether you receive the bike or not. XPO Logistics is, and I'm not sure what it says, it could either be an expletive or something private, but I'm guessing in this case it's probably an expletive, constantly rescheduling my shipment. I canceled today and they issued me a refund, but nothing else. Buyer beware, do not order the MYX bike. Sorry, I forgot to mention that for the last review I just read, that was a 1-star. Now it looks like on April 6th of this year, they were given another 1-star review from someone, and this is what that customer had to say. Beachbody has horrible customer service. Anything that turns out to be their fault or mistake, all they say is, we will take your feedback, instead of fixing the mistake. Watch for payment renewals and payment information updates. Even though emails they send walk you through, there are always more steps, and it's your fault. Beachbody has 0 stars for customer satisfaction and experience. So if you were somebody who was not yet involved in Beachbody and you were thinking about joining but you weren't quite sure or you had some reservations, these are some of the reasons why it would be so extremely beneficial to look up Beachbody and read what people have said, because if you knew that this company has a really bad track record at providing customer service, I think it would really deter a lot of people from joining. Now just a few weeks before that, in March of this year, they were given another 1-star review, and this is what the customer had to say. I was signed up as a coach under a woman I met from work. From the way it was explained, I would pay the initial fee for the year of Beachbody access and would automatically be signed up for the Shakeology subscription and the nutrition program, both of which I canceled right away. I only signed up to help her out and had no intention of becoming a coach. I only wanted to use the programs. I was never told I'd be paying $15.95 a month for a coach fee. I was given a refund on 1 month of the almost $200 I was charged when I clearly never utilized the coach status. The 30-day refund policy is fine when people are aware they're subscribed to something, but when someone has no clue for months, I think it's terrible. This company is worth nearly $1 billion, and they're not willing to refund me a little under $200 for one of their coach's mistakes in not clarifying exactly what I was paying for. Had I known there was a monthly fee, I never would have signed up. This here's a prime example of how many MLM companies, not just Beachbody, have so many hidden costs that they hide from you when they're selling you on the opportunity. But once you are in, then you realize that you have all of these extra charges that are popping up. This customer said that this probably happened due to one of their coach's mistakes in not clarifying what exactly they were paying for. However, I don't know. The more that I think about these things, I think some people genuinely are trying to mislead others and sign them up under false pretenses just so that they're already hooked into the system. And once you're in, it's a lot harder to get out. They make that so with all of their horrible customer service. If you know that you can't get on the phone with them or you are not able to get a response from them via email, I feel like a lot of people just give up trying and they just settle. Oh, and look, the next 1-star review, which I'm not going to read the whole thing, it says they make it impossible to cancel. When you try to cancel it, it instead knocks you down to a different level and you still get charged. So they just make it really, really difficult to let you go once you are in. Now, as we can see, there's still so many more really poor 1-star reviews, but I want to go now to the customer complaint section. So I want to see what are the specific things that ex-customers have said. So let's go ahead and check that out. Read complaints. And just a quick scroll shows that a lot of these reviews are actually fairly recent as well, so not a good sign. But I will say this, it's so awesome to see all of these people taking the time to come and share their experiences, because that's the only way that people are going to know to stay away from these types of shady businesses. This complaint here says, after seeing an ad on TV, I texted the number for Beachbody to take advantage of a free trial. I decided not to proceed with a trial. They texted a few more times, so I decided to follow the opt-out instructions on the text. They confirmed I had opted out in an auto reply. But since then, I've received 2 more texts, acknowledging that I opted out, but saying, before I go, I'm not pleased that they're not respecting my decision to opt out. desired outcome, company needs to stop this practice. So again, it's just really showing how once you have given your information and showed interest in this company, they will keep contacting you and they will continue trying to make you stay. I don't know if this is intentional or if it's accidental. Maybe it's harder to remove someone from the system once they're there. I don't know, but still it's not right. Once you have said, please stop contacting me, I'm not interested in this, people should respect that boundary. Now here's a complaint from May 3rd of this year. I recently ordered 2 containers of their mixed berry Energize for a total amount of $120.52, including $11.95 shipping. Here's the order number. When I received it in May 2022, I noticed that the expiration date was 2 months later, in July 2022. I would have never ordered 2 containers had I known the potential expiration date was so soon. I reached out to support and they told me, we always recommend the customer to use the product within 30 days from the date they have received the order. Products from the warehouse are typically shipped 65 days or 2 to 3 months in advance of the date of expiration, and that if I wanted to return the product, I would be responsible for the shipping cost back as well. I asked where on the Beachbody website this information is made available for customers, and then was handed off to 4 separate agents who could not provide this information. It seems irresponsible for a business to be able to sell a consumable good in the nutritional supplement space and allow customers to buy multiple amounts of it without having any information disclosing that the expiration date is so soon, or that it should be consumed within 30 days. Had I known this, I wouldn't have purchased several months of product. It feels like a lack of disclosure of the products they are manufacturing, and I really felt as though because of that, they should pay for the shipping back. I paid for shipping of 1 container, around $6, and would then also be responsible to pay to ship it back due to their lack of disclosure to customers. They need to update their information and fairly inform customers so others don't order more than what is safe to be consumed before it expires. This was a waste of my money. So I'm really glad that this person took the time to document what happened to them, because it's something that happens a lot with these type of supplement companies. Their products go bad. So not only are you throwing a lot of money away on these products, but then often you can't even consume them because they have gone bad by that point. That is actually what happened a lot with Herbalife, because they required their consultants to purchase so much of these products and they were not able to use them in time before they expired. So it's just a waste of money all around. Sometimes with other products and other companies, you can say, well, at least I use that. Let's see what other complaints we have here. So on May 2nd of this year, someone said, urgent! I did not make this order, neither authorized to make the charge on my debit card. I'm from Mexico and your membership doesn't work here. I told you that last week. Please cancel the membership, delete my account information from your records, and refund my money. There's a response here from Beachbody. Let's see what they had to say about this. Hi, thank you for contacting Beachbody. We gave you a call on May 10th, 2022 to make sure your concern was resolved. And if you had time, get a little more insight into your concern. But we were not able to reach you. We took a moment to review your complaint and understand your concern and being charged a Beachbody On Demand annual membership fee. Upon a detailed review on your account, we see there was no prior request to cancel the subscription. You contacted us on May 2nd, 2022 with our agents to request a refund of the charge and have your information removed from our database. So that was kind of like throwing shade and blaming it on the customer. We never saw that you had requested to cancel. So they're making it seem like you should have canceled first and we would have honored your request. But instead, you just started contacting us, asking for a refund and making all this fuss. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. I can confirm that the refund was processed on May 3rd and an email confirmation was sent to your email address on file on May 5th confirming your refund. To request your information be removed from our database, please fill out the Data Subject Rights Request form and submit so our back-of house teams can investigate further. The form link can be accessed on our FAQ Article 3438 via something that I'm not really sure about. So even in their attempt forefront of working with the customer, I still feel like they are making it extremely hard and creating a bunch of hoops and obstacles when in reality it shouldn't be that hard. But it benefits the company to make it harder for you to actually remove your information, remove your credit card, and delete yourself from their database, because then if they have you, they can keep charging you, even if it's accidentally. I'm going to read just one more, but if you are curious and you want to see what the heck is up with this company, I'm going to leave the link to their Better Business Bureau page below so you can check it out, because there are just so many and I could sit here all night reading them. So let's just read one more. This was from May 26th of this year. I don't even know where to start. Yikes. It's been such a struggle with this company. In short, the main complaint today, so you know they've been through a lot with this company. The main complaint today is that they refused to cancel my order that I wasn't notified would be shipping, and I was told by a rep they would send me a FedEx return label and that FedEx would pick up the package. I called FedEx and they said with that label they can't pick it up. Tried calling to the reps again. I have had ongoing problems with this non-order and they keep transferring me, and finally someone said I'd have to wait to hear from the escalation department. I'm sick of playing this game with them, so I'm finally filing the complaint. They said it had to be sent back in a certain amount of time or they would undo the refund, and I have a lot of stuff going on in the next few weeks and I don't have time to deal with this package that I never wanted. And it looks like Beachbody did issue some response right there. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but it just looks again like they're trying to cover their butts. For example, right here it says, you also agreed to send back the order to avoid getting rebilled. We sent you a return label to send back the order, blah, 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 blah. And then at the bottom here, please accept our apology if at any moment we made your experience with us less than amazing. I sincerely hope you will give us another opportunity to assist you in the future. Beachbody. I think what is really important about what this customer said is that I have a lot of stuff going on in the next few weeks and I don't have time to deal with this. I think that really is so common, and that is a reason why these companies get away with scamming so much money off of people, is because they count on the fact that you are going to be too distracted and too occupied with the things that you already have going on in your life that are way more important than this. So it's just a few $100s from you, a few $100s from the next person, but all of this adds up. And they're getting away with it because they just count on the fact that people are not going to say anything about it and people are not going to fight them until the end. So I really appreciate all of these people who have made their complaints public and held this company accountable, and hopefully been able to get some sort of refund or something back for having their money and their time wasted. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and end that video right there. Stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe if you aren't already, and be on the lookout for new content coming really soon. Alright everyone, take care. See you in the next one. Bye! How do I turn this off?